Hello everyone! So today I'm making a video about my tongue web piercing experience. This was highly requested and I finally am going to do this now. The reason I put it off for so long was because there's not a lot to say about this piercing. So I'm also putting a crazy factory haul at the end of this video. I got a few interesting pieces from eBay as well for my septum piercing. And yeah, so we'll just see how long this video gets. So, the tongue web piercing. I pierced it myself, and I did it shortly after I got my venoms pierced. So that means I've had this piercing for about 4 years now. And I can't really say a lot because I don't remember much. But what I can say is that my tongue web was one of the least painful and easiest piercings I've ever gotten and done. And I didn't feel a thing when I was piercing it, and it was sort of over in a few seconds, and it only took so long because the tongue web is very stretchy. I pierced it with a needle. I put in a 1.2mm curved barbell, and it did swell up quite significantly actually, but after a while the swelling went down and I stretched it to 1.6mm and put in a smaller or a shorter barbell. So the piercing of the tongue web nor the stretching hurt. I can't say that I was numb, but I just didn't really feel anything. Getting your tongue web pierced doesn't affect your speech or taste. You don't really even feel this piercing. When the area is swollen, then of course it takes a little while to get used to the piercing. But in the long run, you'll probably forget that you even have this piercing. So the healing. Now this of course depends on the individual, how well they take care of it, but on average it heals within 8 to 10 weeks. And you take care of it as you would with any other oral piercing. Now I got this piercing because I thought it looked cool with all of my tongue rings. However, I must say that this is a pretty pointless piercing on its own. If you are one of those people who like to show off your piercings and like to impress people with them, then this piercing isn't going to really get any sort of big reaction. So I would suggest getting something more noticeable. Perhaps your venoms. So a lot of people do play with their tongue rings, and I do as well, and I'm fairly certain that a lot of people who have this piercing play with it as well. You'd think that you won't, but it just happens. And so I would suggest wearing acrylic balls instead of titanium or surgical steel ones. Those damage your teeth less and keep your gums healthier as well. So I have also thought about getting a second tongue web piercing right below the one I have at the moment. However, I'm not sure if I will be getting it done or not. I have to think. There is the issue of the saliva glands there. So if you pierce it the wrong way, or if a person pierces you through those glands, that could that could bring up a lot of complications. So this piercing, even though it seems simple, even though it isn't very noticeable and is sort of pointless on its own, it does have risks, and the main one is the piercing the saliva glands. All in all, this piercing is it's just a nice accessory. It complements the rest of your tongue piercings. Like I said, on its own it's pretty insignificant. But if you have one or more tongue piercings, then this is definitely a nice little touch. Like I promised, I'm going to show you a few things I got from eBay and from Crazy Factory, and some things I got from Finland for my septum, and yeah, I hope you like these. So the first thing I got is a Septon Retainer, and this was a gift to me by my mother. I hope this camera is picking it up. Okay, so those are synthetic opals, and I just fell in love with this piercing after I saw it on eBay. I paid around, I think it was $10 for the piercing and $5 for shipping, which is a lot, I know, but I just really wanted to get this. Now, because the thickness of the bar that goes through your nose is 1.6 millimeters and my septum is stretched to 3.2 millimeters, then I have to wear a flesh tube inside my nose, which is hollow on the inside, and I can just put these, put any sort of smaller gauge jewelry piece through the hole, and I can wear it. So that is actually a tip for you guys who have stretched septums and want to wear cute jewelry, but it's really hard to get larger gauge cute jewelry. So yeah, use that tip. The next thing, these are actually from Finland. I got a really long time ago. These are earrings. However, again, like I said, if I put in the flesh tube, I can put this through the hole there and I can wear them, and they are really, really cute. And it's really hard to get septum jewelry that is in this sort of tribal or yeah, whatever style you would call this. And those were about, I think, €5 together. So the rest of the things that I'm going to show you are all from Crazy Factory, and I'm just going to start showing you them. The first one is a U-shaped septum retainer. The gauge is 2 and the diameter is 5.5, and it's a little hard to tell you the prices because they're on my computer. I didn't really prepare a lot. But this was 91 cents. The next thing I got is a Septum Bullet, which I've shown you before, but I got it in a smaller size. Again, the thickness is 2, and this was €1.40. The next thing I got is this. They are for fake eyelashes, which Crazy Factory started selling, and I've gotten another pair from them before, but now I wanted to get these crystal ones. These were originally $2.50, but they were on sale when I got them, so they were $1.25. I know that these are a little tacky, I'm aware of this, but I just thought that if I would sort of dress up, or if it was some sort of party or event or whatnot, then I just wanted to try out, because just putting on fake eyelashes and a winged eyeliner is cute and everything, but I just thought that maybe this would give a sort of something extra to the look, but we'll see. I haven't tried out the other Crazy Factory fake eyelashes, so I can't really tell you anything about the quality yet. But if you want me, then after I have tried them, I can maybe tell you a little bit about them. So the next things are these stud earrings. They were €1.12, and they have the, what is it? Yin Yang? Yeah. On it. And I had plugs, fake plugs like these, but fake plugs are sometimes very annoying to put in, so I just got the studs. The next things I got were, I wanted to get them for quite some time, but I never really had a reason to. And these are synthetic pearls for 1.2 millimeter barbells. I got them in this sort of blue. Let's see what they are. Yeah, light blue, and I think it's just pearl. And I got these to wear with my the Septon Retainer, which I showed you first with the opals. And I didn't know if they were going to go together, but I wanted to try them, so I finally had the reason to buy these. One pearl cost me 56 cents. The next thing is a jeweled curved barbell, which is looks just like this, a plain banana, and the camera, oh sorry, the camera isn't really even picking this up. The color of the stone is fuchsia. And the last two things are just jeweled balls. One is just significantly bigger than the other one. One is light blue and the other is sort of aqua colored. So I suppose this is it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. If you have any questions about my tongue web or whatever really, you can send me an email, add me on Facebook, or write them in the comments. I will answer. And see you guys in my next video. Bye!